Hey everybody, Dwayne here again from DwayneKilborn.com, here with a quick review on Max Muscle Arm. If you looked at some of the previous videos I've done, like the one, I'll put a link here, with respect to my pre-workout routine, how I go about things, what I take to the gym, that sort of thing. You'll notice that I carry with me a product called Arm. It's from Max Muscle, and that's a company that's been around for, I believe, 20 years now. At least that's what the shirt says. Anyways, the product is a protein-based post-workout recovery. Basically, you have various types of protein. Some, trigger and are fast, fast acting, while others, take longer to break down and digest. So, if you're looking for something to take at nighttime, for example, to keep your metabolism going and you want it to digest while you're sleeping, Arm's really not the product for that, because Arm, what this does is more for your post-workout. It's a supplement that helps you recover. It helps you, ideally make sure you don't have as much soreness, make sure that the proteins, hit the muscles, hit the body, and help you start to rebuild. Because like you said, or like I should say, when you work out, you're breaking down the body, and then it builds back up. And not to get all to the specifics about it, basically at the end of your workout, you want to eat something typically, or take at least something that's going to help put nutrients back in the body. And what this does, it's called ARM, stands for Anabolic Recovery Matrix. It's from Max Muscle, like I said. It comes in 4 flavors, first and foremost. This is intense strawberry. This is probably I would believe it to be the most popular of its flavors for this particular product. There's also tangerine, which is the newest flavor that they've, I believe, unveiled a few months ago. I purchased this before. I have tried their other 2 flavors, lemon lime and watermelon. Both are good products. I assume, or believe at least, that the lemon lime was the first in the line, although intense strawberry might have been there at the beginning too. My least favorite's lemon lime, but I can't say it's a bad product. So with that said, how do I like it? Well, it's kind of interesting, because when you think of proteins, you think of maybe like chocolate, vanilla, maybe a strawberry. And when you think of those, you're thinking kind of like a whey protein. Well, this is not particularly whey, it's heat shock, I believe. Heat shock protein. Basically, this is more of a fruity flavor. The tangerine is not a creamy tangerine. You add water, you don't add milk. I never tried milk. I guess you could try it, but I can't imagine it would be a good combination. So while your whey proteins, maybe your soy proteins, some people will say, hey, I want milk to add, to mix with it. Other people say I want water. Some people say either or is fine. It's all based on your own little preference. And also, maybe if you're watching your calorie intake, maybe you go with the water versus milk. With Arm, it's different. You just use water. I want to say it's 2 scoops to a serving. This comes with 18 servings per container. It's 2.64 pounds. I have run into some issues with scooping. It doesn't clump up, nothing like that. I haven't run into a shelf issue. What I have run into is running low on scoops. On a few occasions in recent months, I've only been able to get a little more than 16 servings. So that's 32 scoops. It probably ended up being about 32.5 scoops. So I was a little short. It could be partially my scooping technique. It could be a few different things. I do use the freshener, as you've probably seen in the other video, to kind of scrape the top, make sure it's not a heaping scoop. Because I do use the Smart Shake to the bottom component or compartment to store it, so that I don't have to lug around this container. Although it's light compared to mini, it's not a 5-pounder, but still, if I can save some space in my bag, I'm all for it. So how do I like it? Well, I have to admit I love this product. It's kind of like sometimes you go to a workout and you're motivated, you're motivated to go work out. And that's great. I work out every day for the most part. With that said, sometimes you don't look forward to that post-workout. Sometimes you don't look forward to that pre-workout supplement. Maybe it doesn't taste that good. This stuff, especially the intense strawberry in my opinion, and the tangerine as well, and watermelon's a little lighter, it's not intense watermelon, but intense strawberry is great. I sometimes sit there in the middle of my workout and I'm having a great workout and I'm just craving the strawberry flavor, just like I'm anxious to get to the end. And it's not because I'm bored with my workout or I just want to pack it in and leave. It's not that. I love my workouts. I mean, I worked out today for a little over 2 hours, but at the end of the day, I'm like anxious to drink my mixture of the arm. So I really like the flavor. It's kind of like the same thing when I'm anxious to use my M5, for example. I get anxious to because I like the flavor and the effects of it for my pre-workout. Similarly, halfway through my workout, I'm kind of looking forward to that post-workout experience, if you want to call it that. Okay, so how much does it cost? Well, like I said, it's 18 servings, so it doesn't get you, well, for me, it doesn't get me much more than halfway through the month. But it retails in stores, and I've only been to the one location, the Max Muscle Kennesaw. I believe it retails on their shelves for around $50, give or take. From time to time, it becomes the product of the month. I remember 2 months ago, it was product of the month for 20% off. I believe it's maybe 10 to 20% off. I think at the time it was 20%, and I got it for $40. To me, that was a good deal. But depending on how much you want to spend on your proteins, you have to kind of balance it out. How much pre-workout you're going to use, how much post-workout. Maybe you only have $30 to spend for the month. If that's the case, maybe wait for it to go on a deal, a special. I do, however, recommend that if you are near Max Muscle, you stop in there. Even if you're not too sure, they have samples. They sample it all the time. I mean, I'm sure that's the case with all Max Muscles. I can't speak for them all, but they do sample a lot. And sometimes you'll see them at the gym. That's how I even found out about Max Muscle. They were at the local LA Fitness. So if you see them, don't be afraid. They're not trying to sell you something, upsell you and trick you into something. They'll give you a free sample because they want you to try it and see if you like it. So try it out. I would say if you blend it up, or I haven't used a blender, but use a blender ball, blender bottle, or in my opinion, I would use the Smart Shake because it doesn't break down the same way that whey or soy protein will. So you might see little small clumps. So make sure you shake it up really well. And at the end, I might have a little bit of residue at the bottom. I add a little bit more water at the end, shake it again, and it's great. So to me, it doesn't bother me at all. I enjoy that part. So again, recommend Max Muscle's Arm on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the best protein I've ever had, or probably the best protein I can imagine. 1 being the worst. I definitely put it at least 7.5 or 8. Again, 10's hard for me to give a score to, especially with the price, and I've had that experience with the scooping. Overall, quality is great, taste is great. I don't really get that sore afterwards, so definitely I found some really good results with this. So if you have the extra money and you're not too sure what you want to get for post-workout fast-acting protein, I'd recommend giving this a try. Again, I'm going to be trying some other proteins as well in the near future, and again, it's not a concentrated protein that you're going to be taking at midnight hoping to have it last throughout the night. I don't believe that's the best use for this product, especially at the price. So use it post-workout, just go all out in your workout and look forward to a nice post-workout arm protein drink. So if you tried arm, let me know. If you haven't tried arm, I'd like to hear that too. If you have a Max Muscle store nearby, let me know what you think about them and if they sample. That way we can spread the news about if there's a different spot that samples versus another spot. So tell your friends about it, ask them, let me know if you've tried it, and when you do pick up some, I would recommend checking out the Intense Strawberry first, but I can't complain about the other flavors either. So Let me know. Send me a tweet on, like I said, Twitter at Dwayne Kilborn. I'll put a link up there as well. Or go to fitness.dwaynekilborn.com. Love to hear more, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.